Hi, it's Walter Burns from Keller Williams City Life Realty and livingonthehudson.com. Today we're going to discuss the waterfront condominium options in Guttenberg, New Jersey. And Guttenberg, New Jersey is one of the smallest towns in Hudson County. Basically, south of Guttenberg is West New York and north of Guttenberg is North Bergen. Guttenberg, New Jersey is not a very wide town. It is basically this area here. So you have Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry. The Jacobs Ferry and Bulls Ferry section that's in Guttenberg is this grouping of homes right here. And then the Galaxy Towers. Those are the major condominium buildings that are in Guttenberg. Now, of course, Guttenberg does run further west, and it goes basically back this way. It goes all the way to Kennedy Boulevard and back. It's only about 6, 7, 8 blocks wide, and it runs all the way down to the waterfront. It is a small town, as I mentioned. However, two of the largest complexes in the area do exist there. The first one being the Galaxy Towers. And the Galaxy Towers was built starting, I believe, in 1976, going up to the early 80s. It's 3 different towers located along Boulevard East. The address of the Galaxy Towers is 7000 Boulevard East, 7002 Boulevard East, and 7004 Boulevard East. So this is 7000, 7002, and 7004. It is basically a city within a city. There's, I believe, almost 1,000 units there. There's an indoor pool, outdoor pool, a fitness center, concierges in all these buildings. There's a mall, which is actually below this green area, which has shopping, a bank, restaurants. The Galaxy Towers, if you're looking for condos with great views in New York and large square footage, this complex is going to offer you that. It was built in the late 70s. Since then, and in the late 70s, the layouts tend to be larger than they build today. Right now, most new construction condos, like a 1-bedroom, is going to be like 700 to 800-ish square feet. In this complex, you have 1-bedrooms that are 800 to 1,000 square feet. You have 2-bedrooms that are 1,200 to almost 1,800 square feet. You have 3-bedrooms that are 1,800 square feet and up. So you have large layouts in this complex. Given the age of the complex, some of the units do require work. However, if you want a large space and you want to renovate, this is probably a great option for you here at the Galaxy. And if I spin this around, you could see it's located right across from Midtown Manhattan, and has amazing views of New York. At the Galaxy, there is parking. However, it's rented separately. And given the shape of the building, many layouts do have some view of New York, given the design. So you can have an angled view of the city. Of course, the ones directly in the front are going to sell for the highest because they offer the most direct views of New York City. But here you have the Galaxy located on Boulevard East, across from New York in Guttenberg. The other major condo complex that's in Guttenberg is right below the Galaxy, and that is Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry. In my previous video where I discussed West New York, we discussed that this is the Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry complex. 70% of the complex is in the West New York side. Around 30% is in the Guttenberg side. So the Guttenberg side is right here. As I mentioned, you would never know you went from West New York to Guttenberg and vice versa. There's no like major line or a separation. It's really all one complex. The major difference is you live over here, you pay your taxes to West New York. You live, the Guttenberg, you live on this side, you pay your taxes to West New York. Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry is a townhome community, 2, 3, 4-bedroom townhomes. I believe there are some 5-bedroom townhomes as well here along the riverfront, built in the mid-90s to early 2000s. The complex has an outdoor pool, has a children's playground, on-site management. The homes have their own private garages on the ground level. So you have one spot in your garage and then you have one spot in the driveway. So if you're looking for square footage, larger layouts, this complex offers that. It is a townhome. When you think of a townhome style community, multi-level, 2, 3, 4 levels, this is the complex that offers that along the riverfront. Whereas the Galaxy is all 1-level units. I think there might be some penthouse duplexes, but generally speaking, they're 1 level. So that is Guttenberg. To get to New York from here, from a commuting perspective, if you're at the Galaxy, you have the bus along Boulevard East. If you're in Bulls Ferry, Jacobs Ferry, there's a bus here along River Road. And there's also a shuttle, the New York Waterway Service, which is down here. They provide a shuttle which is free, and it runs with the ferry schedule. It basically is encouraging people who live along River Road to use the ferry. So there are various pickup points throughout the complex where you can hop the shuttle to the ferry, and that takes you down here to the ferry terminal, which is right over here. You could also, if you didn't want to take the ferry, you could get off at the shuttle and walk to the light rail station over here, and that could take you into Hoboken or north into Union City. So that is Guttenberg. Nice thing about Guttenberg is along River Road, you have access to Edgewater. You can be quickly into Hoboken. I will link down below links to the various condo buildings for the Galaxy Towers and Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry. You can check out what's for sale or for rent, or sign up for alerts. If you have any questions, you can reach me at walter@livingonthehudson.com or at 347-448-3766. Have a great day.